This is the story of Thomas and Margaret Minshall, Quaker immigrants from England who crossed an ocean to set up a homestead in the Americas. Their goal was to find a place where they and their children and grandchildren could practice their faith peacefully. The land that they were granted in 1681 by William Penn remained in their family essentially intact until 1944, when it was left in trust to become the Tyler Arboretum. In May of 1682, the Friendship set sail from Liverpool, England, for William Penn's colony, Pennsylvania. It was a small ship, approximately 75 feet long, with a crew of just 6 men. Each of the families on board had purchased land, sight unseen, from Penn before leaving England. Among the passengers on board were Thomas and Margaret Minshall and their small children. They knew most of the other passengers, who were neighbors and fellow Quakers from the Cheshire area. The trip was grueling. The only food available was that which they had brought with them. Since the food had to last at least 3 months, it was generally salted meats and hardtack. There were no sanitary facilities, and any washing was done with salt water. Quarters were cramped, and sickness was not uncommon. The Minshall's infant daughter Rebecca died at sea, as did a child from the Sharpless family. Finally, after 12 weeks and over 3,000 miles, the ship arrived in the Delaware Bay and landed in Newcastle, Delaware, or Chester, Pennsylvania, on August 14, 1682. Why would these people uproot their families and leave everything they knew to go on a dangerous voyage to live in the wilderness? One reason: hope. The Minshall, Vernon, and Sharpless families all left England for the same reason: religious freedom for themselves and their children. Being torn between their conscience and the law, living in fear of imprisonment and confiscation of their property, knowing that they would not be allowed to live in peace or be able to prosper. These were all compelling reasons to start a new life, despite the difficulties they encountered on the journey to their new home. In 1682, approximately 2,000 Quakers from England and Wales made the journey to Pennsylvania. The hope and determination that brought the Minshall and Sharpless families to Pennsylvania is nothing new to the story of America. It is present in every person who takes the tremendous risk to move to a new country in the hopes of a better life for themselves and for their families. It is an essential part of the fabric of American culture, and we must rely on that resilience now more than ever as we move forward into 2021. We may not have crossed an ocean, but our lives look very different than they did even just 1 year ago. But as long as we come together as a community and rely on that same sense of hope, we are sure to move forward into a brighter and more promising future.